All right. Welcome everyone to Strength and Conditioning. So again, this is the day where we work out our upper body a little bit more than all of our classes because everything else is typically mobility, balance, and leg work. So let's spend a little bit more time working on let's take my socks off already because your palms, your head, and your feet are some areas for your feet. If you guys want to cool off, no gloves, no hat, no socks. So those socks off. So we're gonna start the warm up. So let's go ahead and start just looking left to right, lightly. And typically we'll do, most of our full sets would be, shoulders, arms, back, chest, core, glutes, thighs, and calves. I think for today we'll switch it up a little bit. We'll do up and down. We're gonna do some sets that are 4 exercises each, and we're gonna try to do 6 of those sets. Okay, so do that. Most of the stuff is just body weight. And let's go ahead and grab the side of our head. Allow the weight of our arm to stretch out this left side. I got home about half an hour ago and I was thinking maybe I could start prepping my chicken in the pressure cooker, and I just didn't want to deal with the whistling in the middle of the warm up. So instead I'm having it marinate in some orange juice right now. So let's switch. We'll see how that comes out. Heard a lot of people do that. I think my buddy who recommended it, he would marinate his chicken in orange juice, but for about a day or two. And I might just do it for about 2 hours. So. All right, so next circles. All right, so stretchings. And thank you. I know I saw right now we're working on a fundraising campaign, and I saw a couple of you donated. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. All right, very good. Let's do some arm circles. Yeah, I think a local school once, this was about 5 years ago, they fundraised enough and they were able to take their team to a race in New York. It sounds really expensive, but reverse. Yeah, sometimes the budget that they give us are just for local meets, 20 minutes from campus, not too far. But I like taking the group out sometimes to San Francisco, Fresno. I really like San Luis Obispo, so I'll take them out there too. But yeah, with COVID just affecting budgets this year. Our windmills, 1 arm at a time. And switch, reverse. All right, left arm. I woke up extremely sore this morning. my workout last night, I had the option to do a deadlift, which I think we've done here before, reverse. And then the deadlifts, we've done it with the dumbbells where we have dumbbells here when we come up, but usually I'll do that with the heavy bar. So I've been doing that for the last few weeks. And the other option, it's back extensions, which is almost like a Superman. So trunk rotations now. It's almost like a Superman, but maybe you folks have seen them at the gym, these machines where you could maybe lock your heels in and then you could extend your back on them. So it's either deadlift or back extensions. So me feeling kind of, fatigued and not too excited for my workout, I just opted out for the back extensions, thinking it was going to be easier. And oh man, was I wrong this morning? I haven't been this sore in so long. So yeah, it just goes to show that, and that's a movement that I haven't done in a while. So sometimes, like I said, if your body's not used to it, that's when you get, let's do some ab circles. That's when you feel it more. So, I'm used to lifting the heavy weights with the deadlift. So I think my body got accustomed to it, but it's that range of motion that the back extension gave me. And it almost feels like I pulled a muscle, but I didn't. It's just soreness. So again, if you don't use it, you lose it. So yeah, last night's workout's a testament of that. Reach up towards the ceiling. Just reach. All right, very good. Just gonna go over and under with our arms. All right, so wide stance, and do some big hula hoops. All right, so wide stance and big circles with our hips. All right, switch directions. All right, maybe some standing hip openers. So just drive that knee forward and out. Forward and out.
I have a question. What is the difference between this turning, this one you just did, and the one we did before, the turning the hip?
So this one here. Okay, so this one here is working on our lower back, and this pumping back is opening up our abs. And then this big circled one is working on our hip flexors and our glutes too. So it's working more on our legs, while the ab circles here. So this one we're not turning our hips so much, we're just turning our trunk across, pumping back. So this was more for our abs and our lower back, and this one's more for our hip flexors and our legs. So, all right, so we did those hip openers. All right, let's go ahead and do some leg swings. So let's find a post, and let's go back and forth. So about 15. So yeah, so the ab circles, we're bending here and coming across, pumping back. And the hip circles is more of a movement that we're doing with our hips. Yeah. So yes, maybe from the frontal view, it doesn't look very different, but from the side, that's where we're bending. So it's for our back and our abs. All right, switch legs. All right, now let's use our stance and swing across. All right, let's switch. All right, quad stretch. So got a hold of our quad and pull back for some balance here. Switch. Right, hamstring stretch. So slight bend at your knees. And let's just slide our hands down our shins. Continue to reach. Right. Bring those knees back. Continue to stretch. Relax. Slowly come back up. And the last one is the deep squat stretch. So deep squat. Make sure you have enough room between your legs. Bring down your hips. Have your chest up. Try to separate your knees with your elbows. Off our heels on our toes. And let's drop those heels. And then slowly rise with the help of your hands, arms. All right, very good. All right, so let's go ahead and grab, you could grab some light dumbbells, your yoga mat, a chair. So grab some water for sure. And we'll start shortly. So to start off, we're going to start off light with some jumping jacks. So you guys are ready? Let's go with 30 jumping jacks. Ready? Okay, go. Twenty. And 30. All right, very good. Yeah. All right. Okay. Next we're going to go with is going to be dips. Okay, so let's grab a chair. And like I said, we're doing 4 exercises for each set. So we have 6 sets total. This is exercise number 2 and set number 1. So give me 12 to 15 dips. Okay, so on your own count, go ahead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Arms are burning. All right, so 12 to 15 dips. Gonna check the chat. All right, Deanna. Yep, I'll send you the video. All right. Okay. Next one is gonna be 3-weight lunges. Okay, we're gonna do 5 per each leg. Okay, this is one we haven't done in a while. Okay, so 3-weight lunges. Okay, so it looks something like this. So we're gonna lunge forward with the right leg. Then we're gonna lunge back, to the side with the right leg. And then we're gonna lunge back with that right leg. Okay, so that's 1. Okay, we're gonna do 5 on each leg. Okay, ready? Okay, go. Cool. Some balance work. That's 1. Remember, the side one, you want to drop your hips down to the same height as your knees. 2. 3. 4. That's 5. All right, once you've done 5, let's rest a little bit before we go to the left leg. All right, Amalia, thank you. I'll send you the video. Appreciate you. All right, so now we're gonna do the left leg. I have a small living room here, so I'm gonna shift on over to this side. And again, 5 on each side. 5 per leg. Ready? Here you go. So forward, side, back. That's 1. Forward, side, back. It's 2. Jump. 4. Most of us are in rhythm right now. It's 4. That's 5. All right. Okay. And this next one we're gonna do is gonna be a shoulder walkout. And we've done this one before. Okay. So this one, we're going from a standing position to a plank position. Okay. So it looks something like this. So here, that's 1. Okay. You don't have to stand up. You can just go back and forth as long as you're going back to that original plank position. Okay. All right. If you have any shoulder pain, just be careful with this one. Be mindful. So we're doing 8 to 10 of these. Ready? Here you go. And be safe with it. Don't worry about how fast you're doing them. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right. Now set number 1, get some water. Remember, we're doing 6 sets. That was 1 set. Usually take about 2 minutes rest between these. So go ahead and get your rest. All right, 1 more minute rest. All right, 30 seconds. Check the chat. Okay. Yeah, Kathleen, I put some spices. I put garlic, salt, pepper, and then some. I like spicy food, so I put red pepper flakes on that too. So someone just asked about the donation. Let me just get the link.
Add some paprika in there.
Oh, see, I need to go get that.
Paprika and anything with citrus would be good too. You have orange, so
I put some lime on there. Let me see.
How about dry cilantro? Can you do that? That would be good.
I probably can. Yeah, I mean, you gotta understand, I'm also like brand new to kind of cooking, and I mean,
Yeah.
I'm very simple when it comes to it. Let me see, but this thing froze up on me. Hopefully not. Just give me 1 second.
You have to keep it simple because every sauce and everything that you put in counts for calories. So if you're counting your calories, you have to count every single sauce that you add.
Debbie, you have to coach me.
I'm sorry, but I actually do this to the T. Because
Yeah.
how I lost weight is I keep track of every meal that I eat, every snack, everything. I'm like a little obsessed
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's sauces. How about spices?
Well, no,
Spices.
spices are for the most part okay, but I'm just telling you that when I had a nutritionist, literally everything that you add,
Mhm.
sauces, everything, you have to add that as calories. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah, like I'm even I don't drink juice, and I'm concerned about the marinating of the juice, in there for that. But yeah, some spices, yeah, luckily there's not too many calories in that, but I'd always would go tomato sauce versus white sauce with pasta. So yeah, so I'm definitely learning. But yeah, there's some. I mean, I went to, like I said, a carne asada this weekend, and their chicken was a million times better than my chicken. So I'm sure some marinating had to do in there. But I just put in the link on the chat if anyone's interested. The information for the fundraisers on the chat. But yeah, so let's go ahead for the second. So, okay, and this is one that I don't do anymore, which is the step ups. And that's the one where we would, and this is one that you could do later on if you have a solid step. But before we would try it out with the chairs, but I can see how that could be very unsafe. So we're gonna avoid that. So this set's gonna be a little bit on the shorter side. Okay, so actually, no, we could supplement that with the RDL. Okay, so let's do that. So we might have done that yesterday. So yesterday we did it with the 2 dumbbells, and then we did it with 1. So let's do that. So let's go ahead and grab your dumbbells. All right, so this one, again, we're just gonna go ahead and do the single leg RDL. So this one, we have my dumbbells at each side, so we're gonna do 8 of these. Okay, so legs elevated, I'm leaning down and resetting. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's do 8 to 10 of these. All right, good 10. Once you're ready, switch sides. Go ahead. Yeah, I used to track every single meal that I would eat. And then now that literally my meals are identical, they have been almost identical every day for the last 2 months. So now I don't even track them because I know, what I was doing for the last 2 months. So it's just getting the right amount of quantities. So I have my measuring cups. I have my scale. I mean, I have every meal to the grain of rice. Like I'm on it. But before, yeah, I would just eat until I was full, or But I was listening to a motivational speaker when it comes to nutrition, and he was pretty much saying, he was saying it. I'm saying it in a nice way compared to how he was saying it. He was a big bodybuilder guy, but he was pretty much saying that we don't eat for taste, that we're eating for results. So, you shouldn't be too concerned of, you know, like, oh, like this is bland or blah, blah, blah. It's like, if you have an end goal that has to do with health and fitness, that, you know, you should keep that motivation to reach your goals, because, you know, if we're eating for taste, I'd be eating pizza every meal of the day. That's my favorite meal, but pizza is not gonna get me results. So yeah, so that's some things to consider. So I always think about that speech, but like I said, I'm saying it in a super nice version compared to how he's saying it. All right, now we're gonna do push-ups, all right, 15 push-ups. So again, you could be knee assisted or just regular push-ups. All right, ready? Okay, there you go. All the way down, all the way up. Woo. Very good. All right. Okay. Yep, and if you do need the workout, just leave me your email address on the chat, and I'll make sure I send that to you. So yeah, I know sometimes I forget or I forget to take pictures of, you know, who requested it, so I'll send it to everyone. But I know sometimes people just get bombarded with emails. I think there's a day out of the week where I get 30 emails compared to about 5. So I don't want to do that to people. All right, Russian twist. All right, so that's Russian twist. Make sure we have, if you like, you can go ahead and grab a dumbbell. You don't have to. Whew. All right, so remember Russian twist. If you've been doing these for a while with me now, I expect you to have your heels elevated off the ground, okay? So we've been doing these a little bit too long. Now let's try to elevate those heels. And if that's too much, at least try to elevate one heel, okay? And then just switch about every 5 or 10 seconds. Ready? 40 seconds. Okay, go. Remember, we're turning our torso side to side, trying to bring our elbows behind us. For 10 seconds in. 20. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. Whew. All right. Now, if you have, oh, there's some in my car. If you have the loop resistance bands, I want you to put those around your, right below your knees. Okay, so if you have those bands, try to put them right, you know, above your ankles, below your knees. And if you don't have them, what you could do, if you have maybe like a book laying around or some item comfortably that you could place on your tummy, you could do that too, okay? So we're gonna do bridges. So for those of you guys that have the bands, when you do the bridges at the top position, try to separate your legs a little bit, okay? So, all right, ready? We're gonna do 10 of them. I'll give you guys another 5 seconds to get ready. All right, I'm gonna put this book. 3, 2, 1, up. Up. Squeeze the glutes. Separate the legs. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. We're gonna do 12 actually. Down. Up. down. We're at 6, up, down. 7, up, down. 8, up, down, up, down. 2 more, up. Last one, up. Good. Awesome. All right, 2 minutes rest. You can take those bands off. Okay. All right. Okay, the next one's a little cardio leg burner. Okay, if you guys remember those, so we're doing next. Check the chat. Okay. Yep. So Kathleen was also saying that, yeah, if you do subscribe to my channel, that you'll get every video sent to you. I know sometimes those algorithms go off here and there, but yeah, but that's another thing you can do. So yeah, if you guys want to make me famous, go ahead and subscribe. I think I checked last time, and I've had this channel for about a little over a year now. Yeah, about a year and a half. And it says that in order to get funds out of YouTube, I have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched. But right now, it's accumulated about 17 cents. If I was able to get 1,000 followers and 4,000 hours of views, I could pull out 17 cents right now. So thank you. All right. All right, so we're gonna go next with the cardio leg burner. Okay, so this one's gonna be squat jumps, mountain climbers, butt kickers, and then squat shuffles. Okay, so it's just all legs for this one. Okay, so squat jumps would be these here. Okay, just squatting down and up. All right. So we're gonna do squat jumps, each one's for 30 seconds, okay? So these next 2 minutes are gonna be a little bit intense. Ready? Okay, go. So we are trying to elevate off the ground. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, 1, time. All right. Ooh. All right, next one's mountain climbers. You guys know those. So we'll be down on the yoga mat. Remember for this one, we're here, plank, here, here. And then if that's too easy, you can always run. Okay. Here's ready. 3, 2, 1, okay, go. Halfway there. Three, 2, 1, time. All right. Whew. One climbers. All right, next one. I have jumping lunges. I'm really not too much of a fan of that movement. So we're gonna do, it's like a lunge pose, okay? So jumping lunges will look something like this, like that. But the jump pulse that we're going to do is just going to be this here. Okay. So we're not getting up completely. We're just doing more of a pulse. All right, we're going to do 20 seconds on each leg. So let's start off with the right leg forward. Ready? Okay, go. So here. There is some balance work on this. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, we're gonna switch sides. All right, left leg forward. Ready? Okay, go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! Those quads are burning. All right, very good. All right, and the last one for this one is gonna be a Jane, actually a clamshell. I have Jane Fonda, but I want to do a clamshell just to work on our glutes a little bit. So since we didn't do step ups, this is one to work on those glutes. So if you have those bands, again, you could grab them. Here's to run our side. Remember, Jane Fonda, we're straight out. For clamshells, we're tucked in a little bit. Ankle on ankle, hip over hip. And then our knees just separate as much as they can. And then we close them, separate, and close. All right, let's do 10 more. And you want to hold for about 2 seconds up top. All right, once you're ready, you can switch sides. There you go. And one more. All right, time. Good, that was our leg burner. Set. All right. All right, good. Get your, I'll take a minute rest before we go to the next step. All right, about 20 more seconds. Oh man. All right, so this first one, we're gonna start off. We've done it before. It's the shoulder complex. So grab a light dumbbell if you have one, or if you have a small item, maybe about 3 to 5 pounds, something of that size. Okay, remember we're gonna go up and down, figure eights, steering wheels, and shoulder press. Okay, ready? Okay, go. 15 seconds here. All right, figure eights. Steering wheels. Shoulder press. Quick shoulder press. And time. Whew. All right. Okay. All right, now we're gonna do some back rows, bent over back rows. Okay. So for this one, you'll need your chair just for some assistance. You need your dumbbell. And if you don't have dumbbells, you could also use your resistance bands. Oops, gonna check the chat. All right, yep, great, Julie, thank you. Okay, so for these, I'm just using the chair to keep me supported, okay? So I'm just gonna be in this position and bring my elbow back. Make sure that chair is not sliding in front of you, make sure it's safe. Okay, so again, here, and bringing it back. So you could see from the front, I'm bringing it back here. I'm not doing this wide one. I'm doing the hammer grip, okay, which I'm keeping the weight close to my body instead of keeping it away. Okay, so 10 on each leg, or I'm sorry, 10 on each side. Okay, go. 2, and all the way down. 3. Make sure you go all the way down. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. All right, once you're ready, let's switch sides. Ready? Reach, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Good. Whew. All right. Very good. All right. I took that weight away too quickly. We're still using that. Okay, so this next one is going to be similar position, but now I'm almost sitting on the bench. So again, arms back, and we're going to extend. Okay, so you see how my elbow's not moving? It's just from my elbow to my wrist, this one's going back. Okay, so let's do 12 of those. This is for your triceps. So when you're waving, I know some of you are like, how do you get rid of this skin over here? This will help with that. So elbow back and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, good. All right, let's switch sides. You guys ready? up and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Okay. Cool. Awesome. There's one. You guys could tell me, this is a little bit more advanced, but I have it here that we've done it before. It's the Bulgarian split squat. So this one's, like I said, it's a little bit more advanced. So test it out first. If you're not comfortable, we'll skip it, okay? So pretty much what we're gonna do is bring our foot behind us, resting on either a couch. I have a couch because it's more safe, or a chair that's not moving. And we've done this one before, but we're going down, okay? You could just wait no if you don't want to do it, if it seems like too much, or if you want to give it a shot. But we've done it, so here, I'm just going down and up, down and up. Okay, all right, so let's skip it.
Yeah, move.
Yeah,
Everybody's skipping it?
Let's skip it. We're gonna skip it. All
Okay.
right. So that's one that we could do later on, maybe afterwards, if someone wants to stick around to go through it. I could teach you. But let's go with the goblet squat. So goblet squat, we're gonna have a dumbbell pretty high up. I'm holding it right here by my chest. Wide stance. And we're just gonna go on. It's like a sumo squat, but with a different stance. Okay, so just go low. And up top, you want to squeeze the glutes. Let's do 2 more. Right. Very good. Yeah, that Bulgarian split squat. I don't recommend it if there's a possibility of slipping anywhere in our area. So, okay. All right, we're gonna get down to the floor on this next set. Just get some quick water. We're gonna go into the set number 5. Remember, we're doing 6 sets. And then back to the cooking question. Isn't paprika more of like a color spice? Because I heard it doesn't have much of a taste. Or am I wrong?
It has a slight taste to it, of course, and it does give color, but it's when you add it to other ingredients, it just brings it a little bit more flavor to what.
Oh, okay.
You know, you could always go in the internet and find out how what spices are best on a chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know paprika's in a lot of things and it makes them look tastier for sure. Because just pepper and salt chicken looks boring.
Yeah, anything with garlic and salt, onions, you're good. With a little cilantro.
Yeah, I'll have to buy some of that stuff. I think I buy. Oh yeah, I got some stuff for my oatmeal, but that's more like a pumpkin spice thing. But now I'm just turning into one of those Starbucks drinks. All right, we're gonna go with side V-ups. Okay, so this is an oblique one. We're gonna
Yeah, you can make a healthier choice there if you make it your
Oh
own.
yeah. I'm definitely. It's just I think it's. I forget what it has, but it's not even that strong. It does make it. It does help out. what I started doing is I have a chocolate protein. Oh, Christine says Trader Joe's has good spices. All right, I'll check that out. What I started doing on my chocolate protein, I would add a little bit of cinnamon, and oh man, it makes that shake so much better. Yeah, it's not as chalky. Okay, so for this one, what we're gonna do is trying to bring our elbow to our hips. Okay, so you could almost like a clamshell with our legs. We want to have our right leg. Our right arm right in front of us. Our left arm is up, and we're trying to push up, trying to crunch. Okay, so it's a crunch. It's a side crunch. Okay. So continue, we're gonna go 40 more seconds. We're gonna do 40 seconds on each side. And try not to use your arm on the floor too much. You don't wanna push too much against it. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, we're gonna switch sides. Guys ready? Have that arm out in front of you, and begin. Get 2 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Oof. All right. Next one, Supermans. Okay, so we're just gonna roll on our bellies. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, and up. 45 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Right. Okay, this next one is for our glutes. So we're gonna be, it's like a Jane Fonda, but it's a little different. So we're on our side. We're gonna bring my right leg's on top. So I'm gonna bring my right leg back, all as far back as I can, and then up, then down, and forward back to that original position, okay? So as far back as you can without raising it, and then you raise it, then you drop it, bring it back, okay? So let's do 6 more of those. Okay. Remember to take it back as far as you can. Okay, all right, let's switch sides. right, same thing. So bring that leg as far back as you can, and then take it up and down, forward, back, up, down, forward. One more. Very good. Okay. All right, what we're gonna do here is a side plank. So from our position, you're just gonna rest on our elbow. And if you can, I want you to elevate yourself from your elbow to your ankles. So be here. And if that's too much, try to elevate yourself at least your hip off the ground. And then you could be in contact with your knee. But it's better, if we could do it with our ankles and our elbows. Okay. So we'll go about 30 seconds on each side. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and up. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and 10. Switch. Start in 5 seconds. 2, 1, and up. Fifteen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right. All right, we have one more set and we're done. Okay, so the last one, we're just gonna use the dumbbells. So have your dumbbells, go ahead and bring them. Take about a minute rest. All right. Okay, we have our dumbbells. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do a floor press. It's almost like a bench press, but again, we're gonna be a bit restricted because of the floor. Okay, so we're gonna go here. So remember, this is hammer. You guys can see hammer grip here. It says regular. Okay, so we're gonna do both. Okay, so let's do regular first. All right, okay, go. So up, squeeze, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Last one, up, and down. Good. All right, next one's gonna be a fly. Okay, so you guys remember the flies where we have our arms away from each other, our wrists are away from each other, and then we bring them in together, and we go back, okay? So it's almost like if we had wings and we're flapping. Okay, so again, bringing those dumbbells together in front of your chest. Make sure you don't drop them. Ready? Okay, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Two more. Up, down. Last one. Up, down. Good. All right, we're gonna do one more for our chest, and now it's the chest press, but with the hammer grip. Okay. So when I say hammer grip, that means that the length of the dumbbell is parallel. It's running down the side of your body. Okay. That makes sense. So the first one was here. This time we're a little bit closer, okay? So you see how my arms just kind of, your dumbbells stay together. They don't come apart from each other. They're as close as possible to each other. All right, we'll do 12 of those. Ready? Up, down, 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 up, down. Two more. Up, down, up, down. Very good. Awesome. All right. Last one we're gonna do. These are all for your chest. So there's more we could do for our chest than just push-ups, okay? So this next one, pretty much what we're doing is we're gonna be laying down. I'm just demonstrating right now. We're gonna have the dumbbell up here and bring it behind our back and then back down. Okay, so it's pretty much looks like this. Okay, so we're gonna do 12 of those. Gotta scoot forward because I just hit the couch. Ready? Okay, go to reach back. Neck back in front of you. Again. Good. Good. Shoulders cracking. So 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And we're done. Right, very good. Oh. All right. So ladies. All right. Make sure we get our setup ready for our cool down. All right. Ooh, good job. So let's get this cool down going. Hopefully you guys are feeling good. I know most of the classes have been feeling too hot with the workout for today, but hopefully we got through this together. So All right, so let's go ahead, bring that left heel in. Right leg comes back. Let's lean over that knee. Switch. Remember, tomorrow's mobility and flexibility at 10 a.m. So, yeah, see you there tomorrow. Hollywood stretch. Bring that right leg over. Left arm over. Push away. Switch. Right. Left heel in. Right leg out. And let's bring that hind arm over our body. Stretch our back too, not just our leg. Let's switch. I can bring that arm over. Let's bring both heels in. Heels in. Bring those knees down. Let's cross them. Lean forward. Right, let's go in. Right leg back. And back. And the switch. Right heel in, left leg back, lean back. All right. All right, great. Whew. All right, well, I left that workout better than I thought I was gonna leave. So great. So hopefully you guys felt good. Hopefully you guys got a nice sweat going. I see messy hairs. That's good. That's always a good sign. So I love it. All right, ladies. Well, I'll stop this recording.